Why do you wear makeup? Is it to conceal yourself, or is it your own form of artwork? I've noticed that everyone has their own techniques for applying makeup, just like any other artist. We all have our own unique style that can easily be used to embody our personas. Sadly, not everyone has access to the same amount of products as many others do. Many people, especially people of color, still have a tough time when it comes to finding makeup that suits them. I would like to share what I have learned about self-expression through makeup, as well as the struggle people face when trying to find the right makeup match. Makeup is an excellent way to express yourself and your individuality, but unfortunately, not everyone has access to the right shade ranges. To explain self-expression through makeup, as well as explain how the lack of makeup prevents certain people from doing so, I will focus on two main points. First, how can makeup be used to create your own look to express your personality? And second, explain the struggle people go through when trying to find their shades, as well as how Rihanna has changed the beauty industry. First, how can you use makeup to express yourselves? Well, there are endless possibilities when it comes to makeup. Many people use makeup to express who they are on the inside as well as the outside. In a TED Talk with Chanel Ledger, she states, "Applying makeup is like an art form. You can be creative, experiment with different colors, different application techniques, and you can express yourself in any way you please." Everyone has their own unique form for applying makeup. The shape of one's lips, eyes, eyebrows, and face, as well as their skin tone, all play a crucial role on how one does their makeup. Drag queen Jasmine Simmons explains that makeup is simply another form of art we can use to embrace our true selves. Every style is unique, and there are thousands, if not millions, of different looks to choose from. Let me explain a few different looks. For instance, natural makeup is when one wears the bare minimum to enhance their features without changing much of their look. Then we have soft glam. It's for those who want a natural look with a little more oomph. Then there's full glam, which can drastically change one's look through the glamorous bold eyeshadow, eyeliner, and a beautiful bold lip. Another form is drag, which tends to be an exaggerated form of makeup that brings out one's different characteristics. On the other hand, gothic makeup is used by those who aren't necessarily into color. These makeup looks tend to use black, gray, and white, and if they feel like it, then they can add a hint of color as well. And the last look, which is my personal favorite, is SFX makeup. SFX makeup can be used to create several different things. SFX can turn somebody into a fairy, a zombie, a vampire, or any other mythical creature using prosthetics and different makeup techniques. There are endless types of looks one can create with a brush and a few colors. It all depends on who's holding the tools. Makeup for many of us is a way in which we express our individuality. It can also help people give the confidence to overcome certain obstacles that stand in their way. Skyla C., a high school senior at Aragon High School, claims, "It helps me make bold choices that I would not make, which is really nice, and it overall just helps me express my individuality." We can share our individuality through the styles in which we want to express. Things such as clothes, accessories, hairstyle, hair color, and makeup show our personality. Jasmine Simmons believes that makeup enables the person to get into character each day, and she believes that makeup should not be limited to certain people. Makeup can be for anyone and everyone who chooses to use it. However, not everyone has the same access to the same amount of products as others have. The makeup industry still falls short on including shade ranges, especially for Black, Indigenous, and people of color. It can be pretty tricky for many people to find the correct shade ranges in store. There are hundreds of different brands, yet finding the correct shade range still seems to be a problem for many. Those with a deeper complexion often have to rely on e-commerce in order to get the correct shade ranges. Black women will likely spend twice as much on beauty products trying to find shades that suit them. In a study with Cynthia F. Frisbee, she compared 49 different beauty brands to compare the number of shades in which were available. She found 279 light shades, 247 fair shades, 195 medium shades, 201 olive shades, 176 tan shades, 161 brown shades, 69 dark brown shades, and only 31 black shades, with a total of 1,374 shades altogether. The lack of foundation shades is part of the problem, but so is lipstick and powder products as well. Beauty YouTuber Naima Tang expresses her struggle that she goes through when trying to find powder products that suit her. She spent over $800 looking for a bronzer that would be a good fit. In her video, she explains the outcome that she couldn't even find one single product that was even close to a fit for her shade range. She explains that she has to use the eyeshadow color for her bronzer and her contour. So the question is it that difficult to create foundation and powder shades that suit everyone? Well, according to Alanis Ward, owner and president of Cosmetic Science Innovations, she states, "It's not actually difficult to make deeper shade ranges. Depending on the base of all foundations, they all have the same basic base. The only difference between a lighter and a darker shade is the ratio of pigment. If the pigment ratio is the only difference in creating foundation shades, then why are there still the lack of foundation shade ranges for darker women? Why are they constantly being excluded from the narrative? Why can't we all have equal access to makeup?" One person trying their best to come up with a solution for this problem is Rihanna Fenty. Rihanna has made a tremendous progress in the beauty industry, especially for women of color with a deeper complexion. With Fenty Beauty's launch, Rihanna offered 40 different shades in her Pro Filter foundation right off the bat. As soon as Fenty Beauty was available in stores and on shelves, her products quickly flew off the shelves. Her foundation shades in dark brown and deeper shades were sold out for weeks. Many people were finding their shade matches for the very first time. Fenty Beauty now offers 50 different shades and hopes to expand them even further. With the launch of Fenty Beauty came the Fenty Effect. The Fenty Effect is defined as the chain reaction of brands launching more inclusive shade ranges in response to Fenty's fanfare. Many brands are trying to catch up with Fenty Beauty to become more inclusive. Companies like Revlon, CoverGirl, Tarte, Smashbox, and many others now launched over 40 plus different shades. The Fenty Effect has had a huge domino effect on many of these companies. Rihanna says, "The options are pretty much unlimited in the world of beauty, and I love challenges. So I'm going to continue to push the boundaries of this industry." Makeup is a way for anyone who wants to wear it to express themselves. Makeup is an art form full of different looks and techniques to create your own unique look. However, the beauty industry still needs to work on including more shade ranges so that everyone can participate in their own form of self-expression. If it weren't for Rihanna's Fenty Beauty Effect, who knows how inclusive the makeup industry would be today. Though many beauty brands have expanded their shade ranges, we still need more diversity in the beauty industry. More shade ranges means more opportunities to express yourselves, so why not include everyone?